What's up, everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now 2025 Leaf a Bronx Legacy Baseball. This is random checklist number 2 box break from BomberBreaks.com. Thank you so much, guys, for jumping in. Let's have some fun. It seems like a pretty stacked up checklist. So we only got 2 boxes from the case so far, so let's see what we can do. Toronto with an early lead. Oh man, all you guys that were giving me trouble about my 5.5 games for the series, right? Anywho. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes remain. Let's pick our boxes here first just to get that knocked out so I don't start autopilot ripping everything. 8-sided die, right? 1 through 5, 6 through 8. And it's the 1 top box there, and anything but the 8. And it was the 1 again. You saw it. It looked pretty good. All right, top 2 boxes it is. The 6 will make it to the next round of that's number 3, which is sold out. Number 4 and 5 are on the site. All right, very good. Now let's do some randomizers. 120 names on the checklist from Aaron Boone down to Yogi Berra. 3 plus a 2. We're going 5 clicks to mix up the names. 5 clicks is what we need. And 5 clicks is what we've got. Miller at the bottom and John at the top. Copy and paste like so. And my participants in this one, it is Peter and Melissa. Glennon got a whole bunch. Scott and Eric got a whole bunch. To close it out, Peter jumped back in. No, Peter's to start the new list again with Melissa, right? So that list is repeated 8 times. That's how you get 8 names in the checklist per spot that you purchased. 3 plus a 4. We're going to click it 7 times to get you some random names from the checklists. 7 clicks is what we're doing here. That's 3. 5, and the 1 we need. Click number 7 gives me Glennon on the bottom up to Eric at the top. We copy, we paste, and we format first like so. And let's sort this by participants. So your spots are grouped together. We'll scroll up once real quick for transparency so you can see who you got. But again, I got a blog post ready, guys. I'll provide the link in the chat here in a moment. Just like to do this for process so you guys can see that the lists match between the one that we randomized and the one that I posted into the blog post. Very good. Not, 128 isn't anything crazy compared to some of those like 300 name checklists that we do and stuff like that. But visible and save. It's also nice to have it as a blog post because that way I'm not having to search amongst the same list on that Google Sheets, right? So go to news, click on number 2, draw. Copy that here and paste the link in for you. Click that link and it'll take you to this page, right, y'all? Enhance. And then we'll minus that down for a moment. All right, don't need that. This. Got a couple of my blockers. There's 1 slab. At least in the first 2 boxes, each one had 1 slab and 1 slider box. All right, very good. Good luck to all. I think we're ready to rock. Let's do it. Hopefully you had an opportunity to review your names, and we'll look up each card as we go. Ooh, that seems like that's going to be a biggie on the back. Good luck. Well, probably going to need a lot of luck because it's going to be randomized, I would suspect. But we do have a few folks that have a lot of spots, so you never know. Again, for any multi-team cards or multi-name cards, you got to own over 50% to get the card out right to avoid the die roll or the randomizer, etc. All right. Let's start with the solo card here for the new, well, no, they're all pretty much going to be Yankees. We're still waiting. There's a few non-Yankee names in the checklist for sure, but so far it's been all Yankees for me. This is Gotham Greats, Andy Pettitte. 7 out of 9 on the Pettitte mem. Little pinstripe action in there as well. Gotham Greats. Glennon, first one is yours on the pennant. Gotham Greats, Andy Pettitte, triple mem, 7 out of 9. Behind that, it is Enshrined Mariano Rivera. 5 out of 5 on the triple mem. Enshrined Mo Rivera to 5. And Glennon also has Mo Rivera, just a few spots below. Congrats. Second card is yours as well. All right, and these are the kind of cards you're certainly trying to get as you buy into products like this one. I've got for you October Legends autographs. 4 out of 10. David Wells, Ron Guidry, Tino Martinez, Roger Clemens, Chris Chambliss, Chuck Knobloch, Roy White, and Bernie Williams. 8 Yankee autographs. 4 out of 10. October autographs, right? Get it? Yep. Octo 8. Very good. Man, a lot of cool names in there. Wells, Guidry, Tino, Clemens, Chambliss, Knobloch, Roy White, and Bernie Williams. Very, very cool. All right. Yeah, let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look here because we do got some folks with a lot of names. So let's just. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's save that for a second. Let's do the rest of the break, and we'll deal with that at the end. Let's go there. All right. Let's go to slaughter box number 2. Got an interesting card in the middle there. It's not thick like the others. I'm intrigued. Good luck, everybody. Next up is going to be a Dave Justice. Pinstripes. 4 out of 35 on the Justice. This one almost feels like... Gosh, really? There we go. Sometimes the first pack of a top loaders are a little pinched comparatively. All right, there we go. Dave Justice Pinstripes, 4 out of 35. Glennon is in Fuego. Was Glennon one of my many spots, guys? Yeah, he was. Okay. Well, working out well for you so far, Glennon. Congrats. Dave Justice is yours as well. All 3 solo hits heading to you. All right, this does look pretty cool. It is a apple-shaped die cut boom of Nick Swisher. Big Apple ink with all respect to Nick Swisher, you pull the right guy in this subset, and I feel like it's going to do real well because that's pretty sweet. Nick Swisher, 2 out of 5. Big Apple Inc. Pretty darn man. Cool. Cool subset. Eric's on the board with the Swisher. To 5. And behind that, it's Pinstripes Jim Liritz. Jim Liritz there, 13 out of 15. Scott, that one is for you. Jim Liritz, 13 out of 15. All right, so now we've got 2 encased cards before we get back to this crazy 8s auto. But our first encased is going to be... It's going to be Roy White, Bronx Legacy encased auto, 63 out of 65 on the Roy White. Glennon, another hit for you. Congrats. Roy White is yours. And the last autograph from the break is another encased hit. It is Yankee Doodles Reggie Jackson. Boom! Mr. October inscription on the Reggie. There's a banger for us. 1 out of 3 all on the Reggie. Oh, that's cool. I love those inscription cards across the products they do. Very nice. Reggie Jackson, as it has been, Glennon, man, just in fuego. A really nice one for you. Again, 1 out of 3 all on the Reggie. Crazy. All right, now let's revert back here to this card. All right, I'm going to take track here and make sure no one's got... You'd have to have 5 of the 8 names. David Wells is up first. And that is Scott. We've got Ron Guidry for Eric. How about Tino for Melissa? So pretty much not going to be a random, but let's go through the full list just to see who we've got in and for diligence. Eric also does have Roger Clemens. That's his second name so far. Backside here has Chris Chambliss. Well, we know they didn't mess with the auto. Chris Chambliss still has that J featured thing. Melissa, 2 for you. Very nice. And then we've got Chuck for Scott. Okay. So Chuck, non-black. So definitely a random, but let's see who else has a piece. Roy White, I think we got him solo. That's Glennon. And the last one is Bernie. Underrated. Bernie Williams. Glennon's got that as well. All right. So Glennon with 2 names. Melissa with 2 names. Eric with 2 names. Scott with 2 names. Did it really come out that way? Really? 8 names and 4 people have 2 each. 2 Scott, 2 Eric, 2 Melissa, 2 Glennon. Yeah. All right. You guys all have equal opportunity. Y'all got a 25% chance to hit the boom. Very good. All right. I'm not rolling for this one. I'm going to leave that to the randomizer gods here. We'll put it in how they are on the card, this being the front of the card. All right. David Wells, Ron Guidry. We've got Tino Martinez. It is Roger Clemens. And on the back again, we've got Chris Chambliss. We've got Chuck Knobloch. How about Roy White and Bernie Williams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. All right. Good luck to you 4. You guys know if you haven't seen this before, right? 3 is our base number. I roll the die, add the die roll to the number 3, which dictates the number of clicks in the random, at which point the name on top wins the card. Good luck to you 4. 3 plus, didn't like it. 3 plus a 5. Appropriately, that we're going to get the 8, the Ocho, the Octo here on the October Legends 8 autograph card. 8 clicks is what we need. Name on top to 8 wins it. Good luck, everybody. That's 1. Here's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And the one that counts, click number 8. 8, David Wells. Autograph number 1, David Wells for Scott. Scott is my winner, just to confirm. David. All right, let's just put in Wells. There we go. David Wells, Scott M. Congrats again. Yours, right? David Wells going to Scott M., who does already got the Jim Leyritz card. Going to add that sweet piece of Yankee history to the mail day. 4 out of 10. All right, folks. Thank you so much. We're going to run it back here with number 3. We do have spots available in number 4. Still think we got some big Yankee booms still lurking in these boxes. Who knows? But my gut says we'll be all right. Seems like a pretty solid project back and through. Recapping it here, I had the Big Apple Ink Nick Swisher for Eric. I had the October Legends to 10, 8 autographs of Wells, Guidry, Tino, Clemens, Chambliss, Knobloch, Roy White, and Bernie Williams. Randomized one by Scott, who also got the Jim Leyritz auto. And Glennon had quite the break there. Both slabs, Reggie Jackson, Mr. October Boom, Roy White, Dave Justice, the triple mems of Mo Rivera, and the Gotham Greats Eddie Pennant mems. All right, let's see what else we got. Number 3 coming up now.